Okay, I woke up like 10 minutes ago, but I've been trying to edit this video for the past like whole weekend. Nothing went through. It's already Wednesday and I can't be bothered anymore. To summarize the last video, I snuck onto a movie set with my friend Sam. I painted myself green and I tried to film an Instagram reel.
Two,
three,
one,
two,
one,
one,
release them!
Oh my god. Oh, look-key looks fire.
It does, wait!
Just give me...
I tried to apply for the fashion magazine at my school. They said no. Detroit Fashion Week also left me unheard. But I don't really care. I bought tickets in January, so some of my friends are going to be sneaking on there too. So we'll see. I have some people that I do know made it in, and I'm very excited to see them walk. But none of those video files transferred, so you're not going to see that. RIP. Maybe you'll see like the tidbits that did come through. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about this. If you know me, you know I love my closet, and I don't know how people do it online, but I'm going to be going through. I think I'm going to start going through it, and then once I get bored of going one by one, I'll just go through the ones that have significant stories. Yeah. I love Coach. I am a great Coach fan. I got this one for my birthday 2 years ago. What is it called? Depot store? Outlet store. I got that one outlet. This was my first thrifted purse. And I used to work at this store called Miniso at the mall. And so it would always have like the cute little keychains and stuff. That was my first proper purse. I covered it in keychains and I thought it was so cute. Purse, I call it my interview purse. Nothing flashy about it, it's just another Coach. This purse is a knockoff of a designer purse that I can't think of right now, but I love it. Oh my god, I gotta do something about this voice. With all those, you guys might be asking what my daily is. It is this. I told you I love Coach, so it's this vintage Coach. I got it from my boyfriend's mom. She knows what she likes, and she likes what I like, which is good. I look so ratty. It has been a long morning. I've been trying to file transfer like these little videos I recorded last week for days. Okay, let's get started on the rest of it. Oh my god, this is my juicy suit. So the pants I got at Forever 21 at the mall that I worked at right before it closed. They did some like crazy Black Friday sale, and I bought this bodysuit, so it went all the way up to here. It had a collar and everything, but it had the classic like juicy on the butt. So I was like, okay, I can just like cut this up, turn this into. I'm a little bit of a taller girl. So I was like, this is perfect because I would have never found leggings that go all the way to my ankles unless I made them myself. That it took me, I think, a year and a half to finish my juicy suit. Finish your suits, even if it feels like you're never going to. It took me so long to find a juicy jacket, I just thought I would never finish it. These are just Costco dresses, honestly. I love Costco. Can't go wrong with them. They're simple, they cinch in all the right spots, so I got them in 2 colors. This is my secretary jacket. You guys have seen it a lot. One of the rings on the buttons came off. I thought I put it in my wash bag, but I guess I didn't, so we're gonna try to fix that someday. Dinosaur onesie. Not the only onesie you're gonna see in this video. In high school, I bought a onesie for every single year for Spirit Week, and this was my junior year. It's so soft. I love it so much. And it's my favorite dinosaur. It's a triceratops. So, okay. You're going to hear my rant about polka dot. I don't care what micro trend is going on right now, okay? I have loved polka dots my whole life. Let me actually prove it. Here's that Gia suit I was talking about in the last video. Gia, polka dotted. They got that for me because they remember I love polka dots. This is my raincoat. Who shows up to a protest in a motherfucking raincoat? Okay. It's literally just pink and polka dotted. I love it so much. I like that it's clear. I can wear a cute fit underneath. Then you guys brought polka dots back. Anyway, this dress used to be midi length, this one, and I cut it because I wore it all the time when I was a kid, and I turned it into a headband and a scarf, so I can wear it like here. I did that recently, and I think it was one of the last projects I did on my little portable sewing machine. This dress I got at a garage sale. It's like perfectly beaded. If I stick my hand to it, you can see it. I'm a little sick too. Sorry, guys. You gotta hear this. But this lady, she was so tiny. All of her clothes were so chic, but she owned like every single Tom Ford sandal that was ever released. And because she was tiny, none of it fit. It was all like feet the size of my palm. I was livid. She had every color you could imagine of a Tom Ford sandal. So upset. But this is beautifully beaded. It's like not quite mini length. I love it. And then this is just a tennis dress. I wear it to the gym. You're gonna see a lot of this stuff where I hang stuff together. That's because very obviously I live in a dorm. Um, I'm lucky enough to live in a double-sized dorm by myself. So I do have technically a closet for two people. Um, living in La Vida Loca. My best friend moved out. I miss her every day, but thank you, Maddie, for the closet space. This is I love it because it's like my 2000s rush dress. I love it so much. It came with like this diamond beading on the top, and I seam ripped it off because it was just not it for me. This is definitely polyester. I got it from the thrift, and it was like 4XL, and I turned it into a little night shift. It's cute. It's simple, and honestly, I don't wear it. But this is a denim mini dress. I have no idea how I got this. My closet is from too many years, and I am getting too old to remember. I call this my Kill Bill jacket. I don't know. It's definitely pleather, but I bought it because me and my boyfriend had just started dating, and he took me to go shopping on some of the boutiques that are on Grand River, which is like the main street of my school. And I got this from Pitya because they take dining dollars. Fun fact, fun fact. Okay, girls, listen to me. If you have leftover dining dollars at the end of the year and you don't want them to roll over, or you know that you're not going to spend them on food, save them. Pitya takes them and takes them as a discount off of your clothes. And I know that Pitya is basically all drop shipped, and I am not sponsored, but I got to use his dining dollars off of this jacket. Love it so much. This from the mall. It was this like dying little store, and they had a full Playboy set. I didn't really like the leggings, and I loved the top. And they wouldn't let me buy the original colorway. They had pink, black, and white. They were all out of pink. The black was gorge. So I was like, hey, do you guys have any more black? And they were like, no. I said, can I buy it off the mannequin? And they said no. So honestly, I am happy because I I am a messy girl. I can't wear white often, but I actually have a funny story about this jacket. I collect Playboy magazines, like vintage ones. I love them. I think beyond the gentleman's content, there's a lot to see, there's a lot to read, there's a lot of really interesting political pieces, and I think it's just another piece of art I like to collect. And my first time wearing this jacket, after buying it, the bookstore just got like a big new stocking of Playboy magazines from like 1950 on. And I came in and I bought so many that the clerk was giving me like this crazy eye, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm a big fan." And I'm wearing this jacket. I'm wearing the Playboy jacket. Yeah, I'm a big fan. This shawl. In my like behind the scenes video, I talked about, oh gosh. Anyway, I talked about this black shawl, how I lost it, but I found it. It's on top of the gray shawl. Thrifted, and then this one was actually a gift from my auntie. Oh my god. This is my denim power suit. I love this thing. I thrifted it a few years ago and I haven't got a lot of chances to wear it, but I did wear it this weekend for a co-op's prom. It makes me feel so powerful. It's this old Dress Barnes power suit from the 80s. It's made of like imitation denim. It's like denim, but it's a lot smoother. So I think that it's, of course, cotton, but I think there might be something else in it. Um, it's got these gorgeous buttons, beautiful lapels. Oh, it's just a classic. I love this suit. It's also very feminine. That's what I really like out of a suit. Something that still speaks to that, you know. This jacket y'all have already seen. My 2013 Taylor jacket. Love it so much. There's not much else to be said. Maybe that this is a recent thing I've been seeing online where people throw these like color squares into their laundry to try to revive the color of their black and gray clothing. I've been thinking about doing that, but again, I live in a dormitory. If I destroy that, that is coming out of my tuition, so we're not going to do that. This is a little puffer. It was mine when I was like 8, and I tried it on recently, and it still fit. Other than the fact that the arms are tiny, I just thought it was really cute because the puffs are actually really small. And I hate to sound like those pick-me girls that are like, yeah, I wear kids' clothes. But the level of effort and design they put into these, only for them to be worn maybe for a few months by a kid, is appalling. Another jacket. I absolutely love this jacket. It's also a little bit Taylor, but definitely not 2013, maybe like 2016. This is 100% leather. The fur is definitely fake, but I thrifted this with a friend of mine. We really need to go back to these adorable vintage tags. Like, come on now. Come on now. Why are we going backwards as a society? Definitely fake fur again. It's definitely like this blanket Sherpa texture, but it's like a, I don't really know what to call it. Maybe like a vest shawl drape. Um, I like it. It adds good layering. It adds good warmth. And I just hit it right on top of this jacket. You guys are going to like this next one. I like to call this my miracle jacket because I was going through my mom's closet, sue me, and I found this absolutely radiant leather jacket. It's very 80s cut. The inside is silk. It's gorgeous. Like, just look at it. It stands for itself. It's very loud. It's hot pink. And I stole it from my mom. Took her months to realize. Not only that, but she never realized. I talked to her and I said, Mother, I have your hot pink leather jacket, like your racer jacket. And she was like, I don't have a pink jacket. And I thought about it. My mom would never buy this. So I found it like in my linen closet. So I just think that somebody placed it there for me. It's gorgeous. But right on top, you guys are gonna love this one, of that jacket is my baby fat jacket, which is a set. My mom got me this baby fat set when I was like 11. And these used to be pants, but I cut them into these mini shorts. But it says like baby fat on the hood and pocket, and it's got like, it's really cute. So now it fits me like a crop jacket. It's so cute. But it does get hung with the miracle jacket. I don't know what order I'm going to be doing this video in, but I'm not one of those type A, you're not gonna see this shit get organized by color, okay? I don't have the time for that. I don't have the effort for that. And if I did organize it by color, it would last 5 days. This one's a little embarrassing. Are you from New York if you don't have a black puffer even? That's my black puffer. It is objectively hideous, but it is a definite hear me out, and it is one of the warmest jackets I own, so it will not be going anywhere. It is hideous. It is handkerchief texture, but this one is a bit of a, could you tell I was a weird kid? But I did this like bleach art where I tried to make the hood, it's all skeleton, like it's a skeleton on the front and the back. The arms are done, and then I tried to get the hood to be like up and around. I saw somebody's like anime OC with something like this on Pinterest, and I was like, why doesn't anybody bleach paint that on a hoodie? So that's what that one is. I actually really like it. You can't really tell if you can really see the little M and A over here, but it's an original Puma jacket, and I acetone steamed it off. Maybe I'm gonna do a video one day on like my life hacks for clothes. If I see something that I want altered, I will get it altered. Like if there's like rubber branding on a jacket and you don't want it, I just pour a little acetone on and I steam it off, and it peels right off. So yeah, it's a Puma jacket. It's really comfortable. It's just this kind of like bleach art look makes me feel very in middle school. So I got this off of one of my first purchases off Vinted. No, not Vinted. ThreadUp. And I have, honest to God, no idea how to wear this. I've worn it before, many times actually, because it's a really good layering piece. It's got this like cropped back. At least I think that's the back. And you can like just wear it like you would that shawl from earlier. But what I like to do is I like to get it nice and tight and tie it like this, you know? Again, wasn't recording. Oh, okay. Still diagonal. Anyway, wasn't recording, but I really, really don't know how to wear this thing. Oh. Anyway, I like to smooth it out and tie it down like that. It's got like this backless moment, but I know you're not supposed to wear it that way. It has these buttons here and here. And I tried to button them like across each other like this to get like the ruching up in the front. And I do like wearing it that way, but still I have no idea how I'm supposed to wear this thing. Sorry about the diagonal. Hashtag vlog life. Recently I have been reading a lot more. Like I said, my roommate moved out and your girl gets lonely. And I used to read a book a week back in high school. And I really want to just be back on that timing. So I read I Who Have Not Known Man and Brave New World. Very good, very good. I would definitely recommend I Who Have Not Known Men. I really just loved that book. Really, you should pick it up. It's really good. This is my trench. I bought this thrifting with a friend of mine, and that's how I found out that some people get their thrift finds by switching tags. So I'm sorry, Goodwill of Commerce, but my friend switched the tags for these for me so I could get it for like $6. But I recently just stitched up the little sides of it. You can tell because it's very crude. I did a sewing weekend this weekend because I had a lot of stuff that really needed it. Oh! Oh! There goes another hanger. Shoot. Anyway, it's hung with a bodysuit because I did just get this. It's cute. That's all that needs to be said. It's a bodysuit. I got it from the Plato's down the street from me. By the way, Plato's East Lansing is homophobic. Apparently, they hire people and then they fire people based on their personal orientation. So I will not be going there in the future, but I did get that. First, game day bibs. When I first started vlogging, I was like, I don't know how much information about myself I want to spread, but it is very hard to avoid the fact that I live in a very loud school. I go to MSU, go green, smoke green, blow white. Okay, game day bibs are like $80. I would never pay for game day bibs. I personally believe they're hideous, but I understand their important cultural significance. But I went to a bins event in the surplus store, the MSU surplus store, and I got these for basically free because it was pay by the pound, and these are canvas and stupid light. I got them for probably less than $1. I love them. And then this vintage Aeropostale. Ugh, I was looking for an Aeropostale like this on Depop for years, and just look at the tag. I audibly gasped in the salvos while I was there. Ugh. And I love the color. It's green. And as I said, go green. Just look at the tag. Why are we moving backwards as a society? I think my mom bought this for me, and it just migrated into a linen closet. My mom likes to hoard my clothes, and like in general, kind of. Um, so I would go downstairs in my basement, and it would be like my own personal Goodwill. And I would find stuff like my baby fat suit, my this, and my miracle jacket. This is another steal from my mom's closet, but she let me have it because she had two. This one is the black version. If I ever vlog at home, you'll see me watch it wearing the brown version a lot because that's the one that is my mom's. But it is this shoulder padded leather jacket trench, like midi trench. I love this silhouette. My mom didn't know, but she was on the cusp of 80s alternative. Like, come on now. Come on now. Come on now. And the shoulder pads. Can't forget the shoulder pads. I I love the shoulder pad silhouette, but I already right now have pretty broad shoulders. It doesn't look it, but with the rest of my measurements, I have pretty broad shoulders. So I actually take the shoulder pads out of a lot of things because some stuff that has like the corner stitching to make it look square already has like doesn't need the support because my shoulders support them on its own. So I get the shoulder pad look without the shoulder pads. It's really great. This is my famous scarf collection. It's very messy right now because it is -7 to -30 this week. And yeah, I love me a thick scarf. We established that last video. I call this my Monroe dress. It's a wrap dress, and it is so tiny waisted, it snatches me right up. I think with this thing, I look like I've got a 20-inch waist. It is gorgeous. It is Hello Dolly. Molly, I'm sorry. But it's a wrap dress, and it was another item I got off Vinted. I really like it. This is just some generic, I think it's polyester dress. It's a very blobby. It doesn't have much shape, but it is definitely a staple of mine in the summer. This red dress has a story. So I had this friend whose cousins would host like when we'd hang out, we would just go to her house. And she had a kid, and this is one of her maternity dresses, and she was trying to get rid of a lot of old clothes. And this dress, I was like, oh, it's so pretty, and I tried it on. And maybe one day y'all will see me in this because I wear this thing day in, day out, at least twice a week every summer. It is absolutely gorgeous. And I tried it on and they said, oh my god, it was made for you. I love it. It's a maternity dress, so I also really like that on certain days of the year. When I'm very bloated, it's still so flattering. I really don't like that I have to do this right in front of my front door because these walls are paper thin, and I don't like my neighbors. And I know that they can hear this. And I don't like them. Anyway. This jacket. You guys saw this jacket. I did stitch it, and don't say that it's uneven. I know it's uneven. It was the last thing I did during my stitch night where I was stitching everything and altering everything. But yes, it's not in the center. I get it. But it's still, like, when I have it on, you can't really tell, and it's really cute. It's nice and cinched now, and it fits like a glove now. I absolutely love it, and I really needed a gray jacket, so. This is another staple from my childhood. For some reason, the arms are really long, so I really do think this is just a cropped jacket that my mom bought for me, thinking it was for juniors. But I know that this, like, military style buttons with lapels silhouette is trending now, especially this Pink Pantheress pattern. Tartan, I know what it's called. Anyway, is trending. So I really think that this is my micro trend item of the closet. I haven't actually gotten to wear it, but I really do love it. It fits nice, but it is way too cold to be wearing cropped anything right now. This is a Guess cashmere sweater, vintage. I know this sounds strange, but I wear this thing upside down. I saw some, like, life hack that was like, oh, it looks like a very slouchy off the shoulder if you wear your sweaters upside down. So I actually keep this one solely because it looks really good upside down, and I hate, I don't care that it's a strong word, I hate itchy sweaters, so this one, never itchy. Okay, it's itchy right now, but again, it's being washed in hard dormitory water. It's not going to be soft. This is an unofficial set. I thrifted this coat. It's very Kunk on Earth. I love her so much. And when I saw it, it was definitely a thrift blindness impulse buy, but I do like office clothing. I'm trying to find an internship right now where I can still stay professional but stylish, chic. And it has this skirt inside. This is a maxi skirt, and it has similar pattern. You can tell it's a different material on camera, but I haven't worn them together before, but this skirt I really do love. Again, thrift blindness, but I need more office clothes anyway, so who's it hurting? Everybody has that stuff in the closet that is hideous, that they keep because it is comfortable. This is an apparent cultural appropriation done by the one and only Costco. It's this gray hoodie poncho thing. The inside, my whole thing is, for hoodies and stuff like this, Sherpa is the worst material in the world. Go ahead and call me autistic. I don't care. I cannot be touching Sherpa. I cannot. But I really like this one because it's lined and very soft on the inside, but it's not Sherpa. It's got, like, the little army bits. It's literally hideous. You will never see me wear this outside, but it is literally just a blanket with a hole in it and then a hoodie pocket sewn on the side. So, it's comfortable. Pry it from my cold dead hands. This. I stole this after my aunt. Okay. I sound like a terrible klepto, but you guys don't understand. It's clothes, but my aunt came from Japan, so this is Japanese Adidas, and she accidentally forgot to pack, or i.e., I think she gave some clothes to my mom, and I saw this sitting in the laundry room, and I was like, Mother, you do not understand. This is a grail. I absolutely need it. I was looking for one of these Japanese Adidas, like, jackets before. It's so breathable. I look like a little auntie when I wear it to the gym, but I don't care. It's cute. I love it. It's got this, like, blush rose gold detailing, and then it's brown, a very classic good color for me. I should do one of those color profiles, you know what I mean? Where people, like, you're a cool autumn. See how the black versus the brown? I don't know. I think that's just another thing to get people to throw out their wardrobes and buy another one. This is another ugly comfort item. I haven't even bothered to steam the logo off. It is a 5XL, really thick hoodie. That's literally it. I only have it because it's so comfortable. Fur. This is imitation beaver fur. I don't care that it's fake. I thrifted it. I'm saving thousands of pieces of microplastic from getting into a landfill. If it was real, I would have bought it too. My whole stance on fur is I don't buy anything new anyway, so it doesn't matter. I think if I buy something new, I will have said it was bought new. But oh, I love it so much. I really want to start wearing it to class because it is imitation beaver fur in all of its aspects. So when I wear this thing, the wind doesn't even know I am there. I am a rock in the wind. It it's so warm, but it's so capacious. I can't be pulling up to class in this. This is way too chalant. Okay, I might one day, but it is -7. I have been tempted. I got this one from the same trip that I got the bottoms of my juicy tracksuit. Literally just like a sheer slip. I slip it on top of jeans. I slip it on top of everything. Theo, my boyfriend, got me this from TJ Maxx. I actually, fun fact, hate the color yellow. I will never wear yellow. I hate yellow. But for some reason, this dress just spoke to me. You can kind of see it as to why I don't wear yellow. I think it washes me out. I just don't like yellow. This is the only yellow item I own. But I do wear it in the summer because it's the season for it. This is another Forever 21 that I got while I worked at the mall. It's literally just a slip. It's purple. I wear it when I need to. This $200, but it's tied with a shoelace. Yeah, welcome to the Renaissance Fair. That's literally it. It's absolutely gorgeous. It is some kind of mix between medieval revival and Victorian. The sleeves zip completely off, and it has like this collared hood. I love it. I've actually worn this a lot more than you might think. I've worn this to themed parties. I've worn this for Halloween. I like it. And I like that the sleeves are removable. I love the silhouette. I bought this off of the mannequin because it was the only size they had in small, and I really want to get it tailored one day. It has boning in it, but I think it can be done. This is a classic. Before I wore these for style, but now I wear them for warmth. These are insulated Carhartt things. I got these off Grailed. I know that that's gonna make me sound very. I got this off Grailed. I love Wisdom K. I do love Wisdom K and I do love Grailed, but I am not a performative man. My matcha is unsweetened. But I got these for $18, and then with shipping it was $21. $21 vintage red insulated overalls, and they keep me warm. They do their job. I love them. They're very dry right now, but $20. This is the last of the dresses. This is another thing I got from the Plato's down the street before I found out they were homophobic. This is Shein Deluxe. I didn't know that Shein had deluxe, so it's definitely polyester with some kind of elasticine and cotton, but it fits really well, so. And I got it secondhand for like $3, so I really don't mind. It's cute. I haven't worn it, but it is new to the closet and it fits really well, so. The rest of the scarf collection. Not all of these have a story. This is from that aforementioned polka dotted dress that I cut. This one was a gift. This was my mom's. She told one of her coworkers for Secret Santa that her favorite color was green, and it's not. So it's mine now. It's this beautiful chunky knit. I love it. These are all my ties and little scarves. This is for the trench coat. This one inspired my Halloween costume for last year. It's this beautiful Popeye pattern. Olive oil pattern. I was olive oil and Popeye with my boyfriend, and I wanted to wear this with it, but it just didn't really match the costume, so I didn't, but I love olive oil. Those are my scarves. Okay. Of course, I'm gonna skip through some of it in editing, so you're not gonna see absolutely everything. To be honest, overall, if I vlog more, you guys will see everything eventually. The way I organize my tops and bottoms is a little bit manic. So they're all folded lengthwise. Yeah, I really don't want to pull everything out. Because the way that stuff's folded, Sorry, I have classes today. I am not going to be pulling these out individually. I will be pulling them out based on stuff I like. This used to be like a 3XL faded glory, and I made it a small, and I made this in the Brat era, so you can see that it says Brat on it. And then for a party, I really wanted to recreate that 2000s Tumblr, like, Aisha Erotica peak. So I cut it, and I stretched it, and so now it looks like it's cute. I really like it. It's neon green. I call it my Brat shirt, even though it doesn't really say Brat anymore. This is a new shirt to me, but I stole it from my mom, and she caught me wearing it, and I said, "Can I have it? You have two." She has the Rome version, and I've got the Paris version. I just absolutely love this kind of like fruitager arrow. I think that's what the internet would call it. Like designs. It's got like the flowers and stuff. Absolutely love that. Was thinking about putting studs on something on it, but it really speaks for itself, so I did not. What's some interesting stuff in here? I want to show you guys stuff that I wear, but you would be surprised I wear. This is vintage Von Dutch. I found this while digging through my basement. Another one of those hoarding finds. It's simple. Introduced this one because I wore it for prom too, so I wore this with my denim suit. It really needs to be steamed. Please don't tell me. But it's this gorgeous paisley pattern. I will iron it, by the way. I'm not a man. So this is my Dua Lipa shirt. I have cut this thing considerably. It looks so silly when it's folded up. It looks funny, to say the least, but it looks really good on. I wear this thing to class. I love me a good like DIY t-shirt, so you will be seeing a lot of those. I like the cut back shirts, the tie shirts. I'm not a tie-dye fan, but I really do like just like this Snooki shirt that I got for Christmas. I just love me a good cut back, and Snooki would have loved that, so I just think that if you're gonna be boring, make it on your own terms. So all of my t-shirts have been cut or customized in some way, because that's just the way I like it. Adorable gym clothes. I really think that we should be introducing more style into the gym. I'm sick of seeing don't get me wrong, I love me a good like matching set. I love them, but at the same time, I'm somebody who thinks that this is a really strange conspiracy theory of mine. I think that the move towards athletic wear as daily wear, like people who wear their leggings and their daily sets every single day, is really like this move towards like this. You know when we watch like futuristic dystopias and they're all wearing the most optimal clothing for life, and it's always like skin tight, like as athleisure wear. I think more and more of us should be thinking, why is the world moving completely towards the convenience of living over like art? You know, the jean collection is also this is how this is organized. I really can't be bothered to pull everything out, so I'm gonna also take the stuff that is already been pulled out. So call me gross if you want, call me dirty. I think jeans can be worn 3 or 4 times before you wash them, unless they're like obviously visibly dirty. But these are the true religions I was talking about in the last video. I love them. They fit me perfect. They're low rise, they're petite, but they're still tall. That's really rare for me. This is my daily pair of jeans. This thing gets worn out. I wear this 2, sometimes 3, sometimes every single day of the week. It's these old hydraulics pair, and I thrifted them, and they're low waist and they're flare at the bottom. They're this fake distressed, but I absolutely love them. When I bought them, you could read the whole hydraulics tag. This tag in the back was completely legible. Oh, anyway, I love these jeans. I absolutely love them. Another item you'll have to pry out of my cold dead hands. Again, this was before we found out they were homophobic. Me and my friends went to the Play-Doh and we found somebody had died. Somebody significant had died, and we found so much Rock Revival and Miss Me in that Play-Dohs that we were like fighting over it, and we all left with our own pairs of Miss Me or Rock Revival. And my pair was this pair of Rock Revival jorts. You might not think I'm a jorts person, but I'm telling you, don't make assumptions about me. I absolutely love, like, for something as like visually heavy as these Rock Revivals, I absolutely love me a good jort. That and also all of the Miss Me's were too short for me, but that's neither here nor there. This is a pair of Miss Me's though. I got these not with the Plato's haul, but I got these at the Salvos next to my house, and they were capri length, so I took a seam ripper and I distressed the ends. I really like how they're very, like, loudly distressed. That's what I wanted out of a Miss Me pair. So, yeah. I'm not a huge every jean has to be a brand, true religion, this, but I do, like, I have curated my jeans over time, so I refuse to wear a drab jean. Oh, these are my casting jeans. These are skinny jeans. I don't care what you have to say about them. They're for castings, and they are vintage Juicy Couture. They fit me real nice, and I would have preferred them to be low-waisted, but we can't all get what we want. I really like the stitching on the back of these. They're very flattering, and they get the job done, and they are like 40% elasticine. So they very much and everybody knows a good skinny jean is for a tall boot. These are my Charlotte Russe dress pants. Like I said, it's really hard to find good and flattering pants as a girl who is tall, but these are not only low-waisted dress pants, but they're flare on the bottom, and I can wear heels in them, and I can wear shoes in them, and they fit perfect. I couldn't have tailored a pair of pants to look better on me. I absolutely love these. They're a good staple for when I'm trying to get job interviews. They're just cute. I've already pulled enough out, and I really don't want to have to be refolding more than I have to. This is my shoes. I think we can start with the biggest first. You saw these. I call these my Christian Girl Autumn boots. They're basically my Ariana Grande boots. I really have never worn these with a big fat hoodie. Maybe I should, but I absolutely love them. They're not very stable, but I make them stable. I wore them for trick-or-treating a few years ago, so they're really dirty. But yeah, these are my winter boots. It is, again, -7 outside, so I've been wearing these absolutely every day. They're loud, they jangle when I walk, but they're very cute. I love them so much. And they've got this beautiful print fur on the back. So I wear them every day when it's snowy. This is another item from one of my first vintage trips. These are my most worn heels. I wear these so much. The zipper on both sides doesn't have a stem anymore. I have to put my hand in the boot to zip it up. They're gorgeous. I love gray. You probably wouldn't expect it out of me, but gray is my favorite color. And this is my perfect shoe. If I were a shoe, this is me. Okay, these are just play cowboy boots. They're for little boys, and they're supposed to be played in. So this is like my go-to outdoor rave or concert shoe. So I wore these to Lala. They've seen some music festivals. They've seen a lot of carnivals. Very classic cowboy boot. You know, in high school, you get real excited to make your first purchase. These were my first purchase, and I will carry these again to my deathbed. Very heavy, very tall, combat boot. They need to be waxed to all heaven, but I don't think I ever will. I love these. I spent my first paycheck on them in high school. They have served me well, and they will serve me well till I die. You can never go wrong with a good doc. I wore these to prom, not to actual prom, to Hendrick prom, my co-op prom. But I was looking for a suede Chelsea boot for years. This was another find where I saw it at the thrift and I audibly gasped. I got these at my local Salvation Army. My Salvos has gold. Every time I go, I walk out with something that I've been looking for. And these suede, like velvet Chelsea boots are, I again will die with these. These will be in my tomb. They are gorgeous, and I really like one of my favorite things is the pattern is different on both shoes. This was before like mass patterning and mass production, so it looks absolutely gorgeous. The heels got the patterns too. This shoe will forever serve me. These are my Steve Maddens. I helped my friend clean out their house for a holiday, and I was going to be accompanying their disabled sister to prom. She's incredibly emotionally intelligent and the only actual person I enjoyed talking to. And their mom bought me this Steve Madden shoe. It's a classic black heel. These used to be my casting shoes, but I have never been a big fan of a block heel. But I do like the square silhouette in the front, so these are actually classics in my closet, and they will never leave. This is another Steve Madden heel. I got these at a surplus like outlet mall in Chicago with my grandma. They're another Steve Madden with a square toe. They are a nice, tall, classic wedge, and I love them. They look gorgeous on me. They get this real nice arch out of my feet when I wear them, and in the summer, it's just I love the way it looks. I keep these in my closet now for sentimental reasons. They're made of pleather and they're definitely from the 90s. So do not say anything about the quality of the leftover of this shoe. I plan on getting these shoes like I don't know what's called reupholstered. It's not an armchair, but I hope you know what I mean. I really hope to get these maybe redone in denim or something because this kind of like rectangle block style kitten heel, I absolutely love it. These were my birthday heels before they started to fall apart, and these are actually very stable. I wore these to a mosh pit a few months ago, and that's why they look like that. But I knew this was going to happen to them. They're pleather. That's what happens to pleather. But I really, really love this silhouette, so I will be getting them covered in a different fabric. Say in the comments, leave in the comments below what you would think this shoe would look good redone with. If you do, you will notice throughout the video, I have big feet. Don't comment about it. I'm aware. The amount of grailed shoes, gorgeous shoes that you are not seeing right now because I couldn't get them. Curse you little-footed women, okay?
I'll make them work. I'll make them fit. I will walk the shoe. I walk the shoe don't walk me.
You're little-footed and you donate your gorgeous shoes. Mad. I'm mad about it. Okay. In the video that didn't come out last week because of the stupid file transfer work, I stated that these broke. These are my favorite heels, period. My favorite heels. These are also my casting heels. They are gorge. And I just stitched. You can tell because of how crude it is on the back. But I said this in the last video, but because it won't be published, wear your clothes. You should be wearing your clothes until they are falling off of you. You can tell in the clothes that I've shown you guys, like, I have stitched them, I have mended them. Wear your clothes. I'm sick of people buying things for a trend cycle, because then your clothes, like, they don't have that soul they need to have. We're gonna skip over the Converse because I bought them for work, and I only wear them for work. These are Puma Speed whatevers. I got them when I was 13. And at the time it wasn't a trending silhouette, so I didn't really wear them. Crazy how that works, but I did like them when I had them. And then I dug them up a few months ago, and I was like, yo! And I found these elastic fake laces at the mall while I worked there, and I was waiting for the perfect shoes to put them on, and for some reason these just spoke to me. And these are my daily sneaker, if you can't tell. I love this sneaker. I wear it every day, and I never really liked the Puma Speed flats. So these really, they spoke to me. I like them, and they also, weirdly enough, I like them because they make my feet look small. I got these at a Japanese flea market, and the guy knew I was lowballing him. He was just trying to get rid of his shoes. I said $5. He said yes. So yes, I have Air Forces. Yes, they are ratty. And yes, this is the color they come in. I never wanted white Air Forces. Like I said, I am a messy bitch. I could never wear white. I got these from the Plato's in Novi. I was shopping with, at the time when I worked at Miniso, I was trying to bond with regional manager. She never liked me, so it didn't matter. But I got these nice gym shoes out of it. They're filthy. Don't at me. I know they're dirty. But like I said, messy bitch, no white. So, these. They're just sandals. They're classic. I love them. They're cute. I wear them with a kimono, wear them with a t-shirt and jeans. They're cute. So we're already down here. Why don't we just look up for the rest of the tour? All of my hats are very silly. I'm not a hat person, so when I do see them, they're very, yeah. This one you guys have seen. This one, rock hard caulking. The hats are very straightforward. I am not a hat wearer. I'm a big fan of F1 actually, and F1 was in town, and a week later I found these at the thrift, and they say team edition, and I thought, yo, maybe somebody I really think is cool wore these. Valvoline Racing. Right now it has Goofy ears pinned to it because I was Max from the Goofy movie for Halloween. But I wore my Roblox hat, my pierced up Roblox hat. Okay, shameful part of my history aside, yes, I worked at Taco Bell. No, I have not applied for a scholarship yet. I will be in the future. I'm thinking that'll be a fun video idea. We all have to make our money somehow, and I'm not going to be ashamed that I had to work. I am working class. It defines me. That's it. This is my bump it.
Then bump it up.
I love me a good bump it. I love Jersey Shore, if you didn't know. So that's why my glasses are all here. They look like that. My bump it. This holder was made originally for jewelry by my lovely and amazing stylist, John. My favorite thing about it actually is that when I'm moving, so when I go back home for the summer, etc., it rolls right up, so I can just roll up all of my sunglasses together, and it keeps them like neat but also protected. I really like that. There's earmuffs, my classic Hello Kitty earmuffs. I wear them every day. A few other hats, but nothing too important. Most stuff that you haven't seen, you guys will see eventually. You slowly heard my voice go back to normal after waking up. I've had a cold for a little bit, which is probably why instead of finishing the video from last week, I just recorded a new one. I think it's already like an hour of footage now, so I'm gonna love editing through that. Sorry for being sick, sorry for being late, and maybe you'll like the closet tour.
Why did you fight a bitch? Look at this shit. This is my barber.
It would burn the same way that it burns.
Who's my barber? Get my shit straight. Who's my barber?